We see real estate getting more expensive. We see things like rent getting more expensive. Just keep in mind, I'd rather talk more about how things affect the economy and how things work so that everybody else out there can kind of understand what's going on. And so that kind of leads me into the answer to your question about inflation. And so let's start with what inflation is. Most people know it's basically inflation is, and there's a more technical definition, but the definition that a lot of people like to throw around is it's the increase in the price of goods and services. So when we see inflation, we see things getting more expensive. We see our products getting more expensive. We see services getting more expensive. We see real estate getting more expensive. We see things like rent getting more expensive. That's the common definition of inflation. Now, is inflation good or is inflation bad? That's another big question that people get. And it really depends on your perspective. So if you've been paying attention the last decade or so, the Federal Reserve, the people that set a lot of the interest rate targets for the U.S., they've decided that they want for us to have about 2% inflation. Every year, the price of goods and services increases about 2%. Now, why is that? Why isn't it 0%? Why isn't it 5%? Why isn't it negative 3%? So generally speaking, prices going down, so the opposite of inflation, either disinflation or deflation, depending on what you want to call it, that sounds like a good thing. Things get cheaper, we can buy more. But in reality, disinflation or deflation is actually bad for the economy because when things cost less, businesses are like making less money. Now, the goal of businesses isn't always in line with the goal of consumers. Consumers want to pay less, businesses want to charge more. From the Fed standpoint, it's more important that businesses get what they want and what they need to keep the economy going than for consumers to get what they want and what they need.